Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Lore of League of Legends. In this episode, we're going to be covering a being who once graced the vast emptiness of the cosmos with celestial wonders of his own devising, but is now forced to wield his awesome power at the behest of a spacefaring empire that tricked him into servitude. Without further ado, I present to you the lore of Aurelion Sol, the Star Forger. Enjoy. The appearance of a comet often foretells a period of upheaval and unrest. Under the auspices of such fiery harbingers, it is said that new empires rise, old civilizations fall, and even the stars themselves may tumble from the sky. These theories merely scratch the surface of the far more bizarre truth that the comet's radiance cloaks a cosmic being of unfathomable power. The being known as Aurelion Sol was already ancient by the time stellar debris first coalesced into worlds. He was born in the first breath of creation and roamed the vast nothingness, seeking to fill a canvas of immeasurable breadth whose twinkling spectra brought him considerable delight and pride. Celestial dragons are exotic creatures, but there are very few. As such, Aurelion Sol seldom encountered any equals. As more forms of life began to emerge and fill the universe, a multitude of primitive eyes gazed up and beheld his work with wonder and breathless pondering. Aurelion was flattered by this audience from countless worlds, and he grew fascinated by their civilizations, who grew amusingly self-centered philosophies on the nature of his creations. He desired a deeper connection with one of the few races he deemed worthy, and the cosmic dragon selected the most ambitious species with which to grace his presence. These chosen sought to unravel the secrets of the universe and had already expanded beyond their home planet. Many verses were composed about the day the Star Forger descended to a tiny world and announced his presence to the Targonians. An immense storm of stars filled the skies and twisted into a massive form as marvellous as it was terrifying. Cosmic wonders swirled and twinkled throughout the creature's body. New stars shone brightly, and constellations rearranged at his whim. Awed by his powers, the Targonians titled the dragon Aurelion Sol and presented him with a token of respect, a crown crafted from star gems which he promptly donned. Before long, though, boredom had drawn Aurelion Sol back to his work in the vastness of space. But the further from the reach of that tiny world he travelled, the more he felt grasping at his very essence, pulling him from his path and directing him elsewhere. He could hear voices shouting, commanding him from across the cosmic expanse. The gift he had received from the Targonians was no gift at all. Outraged, he fought the impulses that wrestled control of him and attempted to break his bonds by force, only to discover that for each attack against his newfound masters, one of his stars vanished forever from the firmament. Powerful magic now yoked Aurelion Sol, forcing him to wield his cosmic powers for Targon's benefit. He battled beasts that tore at the fabric of the universe, clashed with other cosmic entities, some of which he had known since the dawn of time. For thousands of years he fought Targon's wars, crushing any threats to its dominance, and helped it forge a star-spanning empire. A waste of his talents. After all, it was he who had birthed light to the universe. As his past glory slowly vanished from the celestial realm, Aurelion Sol resigned himself to never again bask in the warmth of a freshly ignited star. Then he felt it. A weakening in his confinement. The voices from the crown had grown sporadic, clashing, arguing with each other while others fell silent. An unknown catastrophe he could not comprehend had thrown off the balance of those who had bound him. They were scattered, and hope crept into Aurelion Sol's heart. Driven by the tantalizing possibility of impending freedom, Aurelion Sol returned to the world where it all began. Runeterra. It is on this planet that the balance will finally tip in his favour, and with it, civilizations across the stars will bear witness to his rebellion and again play audience to his might. All would learn what fate begalls those who strive to steal for themselves the power of a cosmic dragon. And that's all I've got for you this time around. Let me know what you thought of the video by hitting that like button and leaving your feedback in the comment section below this video. Don't forget that all champions up to this point have been covered. If you've missed your favourite, you can click the annotation at the top of the video or the link in the description box to take you straight to the playlist. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, I'll see you next time.